Namaste everyone, my name is Vinay and today we are going to practice, learn and understand a technique of meditation called Yoni Mudra. Now as we understand meditation from the Ashtanga Yoga point of view, it is the eighth limb of the Ashtanga Yoga. Ashtanga means eight-limbed yoga which has got Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dharana, Dhyan, and Samadhi. So, meditation is the seventh limb, Dhyana, and it is believed that meditation comes, the state of meditative state is to be achieved through concentration. Yoga is absolute concentration and to sit quietly and observe your mind. So, that comes with by doing the first steps and the path of yoga. Now, what we are going to learn, of course, as we said, yama are the restraints, niyama are the observances, asanas, everybody is familiar with, pranayam, and after that comes pratyahar. Pratyahar is pratyahar, which is withdrawal of the senses. Withdrawal of the senses, complete control over your senses, so that you can concentrate well. As we know, when we try to concentrate or do any concentration, we are distracted by our mind gets distracted with the help of our senses. So if our senses are in our control, we will be able to concentrate well. Bhagavan Shri Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita tells Arjuna that your mind is like a chariot, you are the charioteer and the senses are the horses. So if your horses are not in control of the charioteer, he won't be able to take the chariot where he or she wants it to go. So to take the mind or keep the mind where you want it to be, you have to rein in the senses. The other example that he gives in Bhagavad Gita is about how a tortoise withdraws his limbs in at the sign of a danger. So similarly, at the sign of any distraction, we should be able to withdraw our senses in. This is pratyahar, not to get stimulated by any external stimulation. And the technique that we are going to learn is called Yoni Mudra. Yoni Mudra. Yoni means the womb, our mother's womb, called the Garbha, also called the cosmic womb, the Hiranya Garbha. And Mudra is a symbol, a symbolic representation. We are all familiar with mudras, which are done by hands. There are two kinds of mudras. One is Hasta Mudra and one is Kaya Mudra. What we are going to learn is Yoni Mudra, a symbolic representation of withdrawal of the senses. Now, how this is done is you take a meditative posture, which is on the floor, which is Sukhasana, Padmasana, Ardha Padmasana, Vajrasana, Swastikasana, Siddhasana, any particular meditative posture that you are comfortable in. And then what we are going to do is take your hands by the side, bend them from the elbow. Just observe this closely. 5 digits or 5 fingers represent the 5 elements. They also represent the 5 senses. So skin, taste, smell, sight and hearing. And symbolically, we are going to withdraw ourselves in, go within. Our senses are usually shooting outwards. It's the external world that it draws out. Yoga says, yoga is a journey of the self, through the self, to the self. So we have to go within us, and we have to withdraw our senses or whatever is happening inside us of us, keep it there, so that we are able to keep our mind at one place. Okay, just observe this. So bend the hands from the elbow, bring your fingers close to your face, don't crush your face, keep the little finger gently placed on the chin, the ring finger on the upper lip, right closer to the nostril, the middle finger placed on the bridge of the nose, and the index finger placed on the tip of your eyelashes here as they touch the skin. And finally, what we do is with the thumb gently close the flap of the ear. We have a gentle flap over here at the ear. Gently we have to close. As we said, we have different fingers, different arms and things. So don't crush your face. You may bend your fingers if you have to. Try to keep the elbows up. That's when the fingers will be gently placed on the face. If you put it down, your fingers will weigh the face and it will cause you inconvenience. So keep the elbows up, little finger on the chin, ring finger above the upper lip closer to the nostril, middle finger on the bridge of the nose, index finger gently closing the eyelashes by touching your fingers on the eyelashes as they touch the skin, and with the thumb gently close the flap of your ears. Now, as you close the flap, you will find wonderful silence that you can bask in. Don't be this thing about it. Just remain still and steady for a while. Breathe gently. Inhale and exhale. Now keep your elbows up. Let your body adapt itself to the posture. And beginners may find it a little difficult to keep the elbows up and think that their shoulders are hurting. That's okay. Your body just needs a tad amount of training and practice. So as your body adapts to the posture, just gently bring your attention to your breath. Observe your inhalation. Observe your exhalation. As you shift focus from the uneasiness of your shoulders, you realize that uneasiness fades away. Observe the gentleness of your inhalation. Observe the quiet calmness of your exhalation. Now gently bring your attention to your eyes and observe that soothing, quiet, peaceful darkness that you are seeing. Just observe that darkness gently. Keep your back straight, neck and shoulders relaxed. Just be comfortable. Slowly have patience. Gently bring your attention to your chest and try to observe and experience the beatings of your heart. Bring your attention to your chest. Slowly bring your attention back to your eyes. Inhale and exhale. Gently back to your breath. And slowly become aware of your breathing, become aware of your posture, become aware of your mat you are sitting on, become aware of your surroundings. Slowly release your hands, bring your hands down. Keep your back straight, keep your eyes closed. Observe this quietude that is ever present within you. Slowly and gently rub your palms. Cup your eyes, make a cup of those palms, cup your eyes, open your eyes in the cup of the palms, blink a few times and gently release your body. That was the technique of Yoni Mudra. There are very few limitations, contraindications. Anybody and everybody can do this, except for people who are not very comfortable with closing their eyes, people who are suffering from acute depression or any psychophysiological or psychological disorders. They should avoid doing this. Rest all of them can do that. Benefits are plentiful. It improves your concentration, withdraws your senses in. You don't get too distracted, agitated, or anxious about the thoughts. It clears your mind, and regular practice of Yoni Mudra will just keep your mind clear of those unwanted thoughts that bother you or distract you. One important thing is that if your hands are hurting, what we can do is just take the posture of Yoni Mudra and do the Brahmari Pranayam. If you're familiar with Brahmari Pranayam, it's just the humming bee sound, doing your jaws are relaxed, tongue on the floor of the mouth, and you can do the humming bee sound for a certain time, as long as you can. So you will realize that your hands will not hurt as much. Your hurt or the discomfort in your hand is basically your mind distracting you. Try doing the Yoni Mudra with the Brahmari Pranayam in the beginning. That is not a compulsion, but as you get used to it, it's almost like a training piece. Thank you so much. All the best.